Out in front now, Hutsko on a breakaway, coming in, score! Team leading 12th for Logan Hutsko. Hutsko with a lot of room to operate across. One-timer score! Julius Machtala. The forecheck here from Boston College. They've really forced it into the left side of the ice. Doing it again here. Newhook leaves the pass back for Hellison. Waiting, shotted, and the tip goes! Logan Hutsko! 7 to shoot, Albany. Clark nearly lost it and then did on an aggressive play by Mitchell. And Jarius Hamilton with the finish. Bassey, three-pointer, is good! Justin Bassey with 13 in the first half. Taking a shot for the first time to the air for El Fahad and a Whitesboro touchdown. Apuzzo, one-on-one coming back, and Sam scores! Tutovic trying to win back-to-back 3,000s. Battershill is in second. Harvard 1 and 2 in the 3,000. Tough play, Alou off his glove, deflects right to Dempsey, and they got him at first. Everything going right for the Eagles, who can smell the Bull City barbecue. Warren's a pretty remarkable story in his junior hockey and skating life. Starting around age 4, he was a figure skater, and his mom made him stick with that for a couple of years before he finally started playing hockey at age 8. She wanted him to learn to be a really good skater. He was a little embarrassed about it at times, but it really has paid dividends in how he is as a skater. Here's Hartman's shot. And that one stopped by Lebedev, and you can see it on that last play.
Yeah, no question. Get all your kids in figure skating.
From Kelly Rink down the home stretch in the Hockey East season, Merrimack concludes its season today. BC still with 4 left. 2 hot teams battle it out at Conti Forum. And we welcome you upstairs. Thanks so much for being with us, along with former Bruins goalie Andrew Raycroft. I'm Eric Gallanty. I'm going to give you nightmares as former goalie a little bit and talk about 10-goal games. I know you don't want to do that, but BC's coming off a 10-goal game, and that's where we have to start first. 10-1 win over the 10th-ranked Northeastern Huskies. Just a remarkable offensive performance, starting with Matt Boldy, but really everybody's involved.
Unfortunately, I've been a part of a couple 10-goal losses, so I know how that feels for Northeastern.
This should be a lot of fun here today in front of a sold-out barn. Both teams with comeback wins yesterday. BC at Lowell, BU at Merrimack, trailed 2-0, won 3-2. But the reality is when these two get together, just throw the records out. It doesn't matter.
Completely throw out what happened last night, what happened last week. These two teams look forward to playing each other, love playing each other, and when they're recruited, when they're coming into school, this is the one they circle on the calendar.
We'll have 24 NHL draft picks here today. None of them drafted higher than Trevor Zegras of BU. You see his numbers as a freshman. He's been outstanding. He's as good a passer as anyone will see in the country.
Fantastic freshman, great start to his college career with 19 points in 19 games, 13 assists to your point passing. He's a great talent, great player, lots of skill and great vision on the ice. He makes other players on BU better.
Alex Newhook for BC, another freshman. He tied the game against Lowell yesterday. He's been a star in what he's done all year, scoring in 11 of his last 13.
Yeah, really coming on hot right now.
But another milestone potential to check off here, and that would be an 8th ACC win if the Eagles can hang on, which would be the most in program history. Coach Mack not messing around. She goes quick timeout there. Why is that the right decision there from Coach?
I love that decision because the momentum was in the Eagles' favor coming off that third quarter, but North Carolina came strong, ready to play in that fourth quarter, had 2 quick baskets, and Brittany McNamee did not want to continue that momentum. She wanted to stop it where it was and allow for them to get back on track. I think one of the most impressive parts about those big wins, 6 of them have come on the road, and it is not easy to play on the road in this conference, and they've done a great job of stepping up for those big games, and it's proved to work out for them.
If the Eagles hang on, it would be a 5th win in their last 6 games in conference play. The lead was 12 at the end of the third. It is 8 right now. Carolina 2 baskets in that first minute. Gerard inside for Emma Guy, working against Bailey. Guy nowhere to go. Gerard coming across to the bucket. Good! Marnell Girard right out of the timeout. 16 points in the game.
What game she is having, but Tariel's done a great job of limiting touches to Emma Guy inside, but the guards for Boston College have done a great job of making cuts, strong cuts into the lane for those baskets.
Sol jumped out there, got called for a foul on the potential block. That's 3. Let's go back to Girard.
And that's where they've been so strong offensively is when the ball goes in the post, the guards have to move, and they've made some strong cuts for some easy baskets that's really helped those high percentage shots.
You know, Girard started last year really well early in the season in the non-conference, and then fell off a little bit as the season went on. And that can happen at the end of your freshman year where you're playing better teams in the conference and they're able to adjust to you. She has overcome that in a big way, and she has gotten better this sophomore year from the non-conference to her conference schedule. What is the kind of biggest thing you've seen in her development these first couple of years?
I think Coach Barney McNamee challenged her before this season and said, we need you to be a leader on this team, and that's going to start with your work defensively. Everything else will take care of itself if you can just lead this team on the defensive end. And she stepped up to that challenge, and I think it's a testament to who she is as a person and a player, is to not back down and know that you'll get over those humps.
Turnover here after Coonan went just 1 of 3 at the line. I say just because Carolina had missed only 1 free throw before that in the entire game. To the bucket, good. Taylor Coonan, a nice take. That is 13 points for the senior from Minnesota. And North Carolina is within 7. This is as close as the Heels have been since they were within 5 early in the third. But Taylor Sol quickly to answer. 21 points for Sol.
North Carolina was trying to pick up the pressure on that double teaming, and Boston College did a great job of just staying the tone. And
step back 3, good for Bennett. 15 points for Shayla Bennett. That was her first made basket in a while. Her last 6 points had all come on made free throws. And Carolina hanging tough, 70-64 here in the fourth quarter. Guy against Bailey, got bumped. And a foul goes against Janelle Bailey. That is her 3rd foul. And Emma Guy will go to the actually, they call that foul on the floor. So BC will inbound back to Bennett.
Once again, that's the movement that Coach Banghart wants to see out of her guards, is as soon as the ball goes into the post, the guards have to move and make strong cuts, and that was just a great job by Bennett, who hits their first 3 of the half.
Sol, stop, pop, good. Taylor Sol is now 1 point shy of a career high. She has 23 today, and the Eagles have made 3 in a row from the floor. And again, Carolina gets close, and the Eagles make 3 straight. Coonan off of his screen, 3-pointer no good. Rebound and a foul, and this will go against North Carolina. They're going to get Bailey, and that is now 4 fouls on Janelle Bailey.
Once again, Bailey's done a great job of taking away easy options for Emma Guy, but my God, Taylor Sol has done a great job of just playing off of that, making hard, strong cuts to the basket for easy lay-ins.
Bailey's going to stay out there and play with 4 fouls. See the Eagles take advantage. Girard, open lane, and a great feed to Sol. A new career high, 25 points for Taylor Sol.
And that started by Girard, who did a great job attacking North Carolina's defense and just had a great pass inside to Sol as Dickens with another rebound. 5
assists for Girard. Dickens to Sol, and she is going to the line.
Look at the smile on Taylor Sol's face. She is just dominating this half, but this all started with Girard's attack offensively, and no one on North Carolina took a step back and moved with the ball, and Taylor Sol got an easy one.
So Sol now, as we said, new career high. She's at 25 points, make it 26 now. That last foul went against Taylor Coonan. So now for North Carolina, Janelle Bailey is playing with 4 fouls. Taylor Coonan is playing with 4 fouls, just to make the potential comeback a little more difficult for the Heels. 1 of 2 at the line for Sol.
And Coonan, after sitting for most of that third quarter, has come in offensively, making a big impact, has 6 straight points, but now playing with 4 fouls.
Tucker no good, and then a foul on the rebound try against North Carolina. And they get that foul against Bailey, and that is 5. And right there, you saw it at the bottom of your screen.
And there's no question that was a foul, but what a hit for the Heels.
That was 3 quick ones on Bailey in just the span of maybe 3 minutes of game time there. So frustrating certainly for Bailey as she comes out. And again, as we said, got to give her a lot of credit though. Playing through an injury clearly. That left knee has been wrapped up this whole game. We were told that she was on a minutes restriction. Felt like she exceeded what we were expecting and did a nice job, but obviously overcoming some things right now on the floor.
Gosh, and defensively, she made a huge impact. She held Emma Guy all game, but just came up with those 2 offensive fouls that you can't afford to have.
So Georgia Pineau will go to the foul line for Boston College. That was 5 fouls on North Carolina in this 4th quarter, so the Eagles will be shooting a lot from the line here the rest of the way. Pineau is good. 7 points now for Georgia Pineau, following up a season-high 13 against Notre Dame on Thursday. Second one, no good. And so Church with a rebound here. 12-point lead for Boston College. They're on a 6-0 run to reestablish the 12-point edge the Eagles had going into this 4th quarter.